Alright, hi everybody. It has been a minute. Well, no it hasn't, because I uploaded a video today. Woo woo, yay, hey y'all. So, last week I told y'all I would come and do a video on why you should and why you shouldn't get married. And I realized that I had written down like a list of 20 random things about me to make for a video. And I never made it. Someone made that video today too. Well, it's not today anymore. It's like 1:30 in the morning. But I thought I'd come on and make some videos for y'all, because I haven't given y'all any content this week. This week has been, it's been a struggle for me this week. And I really want to come on here and share with y'all what's going on. So people who pray can say a prayer for me. People who don't pray, you can know. Whatever. Anyway, this is not. Anyway, so, in one of my previous videos, oh, my face is getting smaller. Hey, I gotta see my neck. I got a neck. Okay, anyway, it's amazing. If you go back and look at my old videos and look at my face, and look at my videos now in my face, and see how much smaller it is. But anyway, I'm so excited. So. And the point of this video, I've wasted a minute and 25 seconds of y'all time. And I'm going to try to keep this video short because nobody wants to watch a really long video. The point of this video is, I know I mentioned before in my other videos that my son has lead poisoning. And so, I was doing some research today because I realized that my baby's been in school since he was 3. And he's now 7. And he can't read. All he can do is write his name. With help, he can count to 100. He doesn't know the days of the week. He doesn't know the months of the year. And so I started doing research on lead poisoning and what it really means and what it really is. And just how bad and how severe this thing is, because no one ever explained to me what lead poisoning really was and the damage that it can do and what it can cause. And so apparently lead poisoning destroys parts of your brain that you'll never get back again. So because he got it at 1, when his brain was still really developing, there are parts of his brain that would never work. And it can also cause mental retardation. And like y'all know, I just moved, so I'm trying to get us doctors and things of that nature so I can get him in to be seen and see medically what is all wrong because of the lead. It can stunt your growth. It can give you attention deficit disorder. It can make you act out. There's so many things that can be caused by lead that no one ever tells you about. No one talks about lead nowadays. No one sits down and says lead still exists. Nobody tells you there's lead in your pipes. Nobody tells you there's lead outside in the ground by your house. There can be. Or if your house was built after a certain year, more than likely it was painted with lead paint. And the dust, if you have hardwood floors, the dust on your floors could be lead dust. No one tells you these things. I was 24 when I had him. I wasn't thinking about, oh my gosh, there might be lead where my baby's crawling at. I was thinking, yay, my baby's crawling. I wasn't thinking about I have to be careful of the hazards of him and what he's putting in his mouth. There's something on the floor that I can physically see. It can be dust that he's putting in his mouth, and it can cause all kinds of problems. I never thought about that stuff. I was celebrating the milestones he was making, and then I realized they just stopped. The milestone stopped. I celebrate the small things that my son does because for a while I didn't think he would do these things. I didn't think he talked, or that he would talk coherently enough for me to understand him. I didn't think he'd ever be able to spell or write his name. I celebrate the small little things that he does. I don't compare my son to his peers for the things that they do because my son is not a typical 7-year-old. I don't expect the things a typical child does. I'm coming to realize that my child isn't safe outside of his home because he can't tell anybody my name or my phone number or where he lives or his address. He can't, there's things he can't do. And so allowing him to go outside and play if he wanders off, what if somebody picks him up? What if he gets on the wrong bus? You know, if anything happens, he has no way of getting it. He can't call me. He can't contact me. And so I now live in a fear of the what ifs. So what I'm going to do to be proactive is I'm going to clip, like pin on him, on his book bag, you know, a lemonade, an index card that says my mom's name is, I live at, my mom's number is, my doctor is, their number is, you know. So if something happens to him, they know what to do with him or who to contact or who to call. So, yeah, when I was pregnant, you never think about the things that can happen to your child that you can't prevent. You think about, okay, my baby's going to fall, you know, my baby will have an ear infection, their first cold. You don't think about things that will cause them to stop developing, you know, as a baby should, and stop reaching those milestones and stop doing the things that they're supposed to do. And every doctor will tell you, oh, children develop at a different rate and every baby's different. But there's still things that you know in your heart of hearts that your child should do. And then you stop seeing your child do them and see them progress to a point where they're 5 years. You know, when my child's 7 and functions on the level of a 2 or 3 year old. To have that big of a gap and have them tell you, oh, we're going to keep him in 1st grade next year. Okay, but his mind's the mind of a 2-year-old, so keeping him in 1st grade is going to make him better. When his mind is the mind of a 2-year-old, 2-year-olds don't go to school. So what good does it do to retain him in 1st grade? Wouldn't it make more sense to put him back in pre-K and start all over again? But then I look at the fact that I have an 8-year-old in pre-K. Who does that? You know, who puts their 8-year-old in pre-K? So as a parent, I'm struggling with, okay, so we retain him, but what do we retain him to? Do we retain him again in 1st grade? When there's things in kindergarten he's never learned how to do. So, any of y'all that pray, please pray for me. Because the realization hit me today that I will never have a normal child. But what is normal? I have a child that can talk to me and tell me his thoughts and his feelings. He can hug me and tell me, Mommy, I love you. You know, I don't have an autistic child who can't touch and can't express love. So for that, I'm grateful. And to any autistic parent out there, please don't think I'm coming for you or saying that my child's better than yours. Because I'm not. I'm saying there's different disabilities and there's different things to be proud of and milestones to reach. And autistic parents have things they celebrate about their children as well. I just celebrate the small things because I never thought that my son would be able to do those things. So any of you that pray or have an encouraging word or have any ideas of how I can help him or how to make him better, please feel free to leave them in the comment box below. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe to get new videos and new content from me. Anybody else? I love you. See you in my next video.